Santiago, and welcome to the 11th episode of the Chivas SA career mode. Last episode, we kind of made some sacrifices where they sacrificed almost the entire team. A lot of players is decided. So I had to go ahead and sign Roberto Carlos. And then, we did Donnie Roberto Carlos. And I also made Roberto Carlos a free kick taker after the filming of the last episode. Apparently, this is what the odd looks like. I hope I decided, Bresciano in this match. I want to give him some game time. If he doesn't grow much, I had to go ahead. And so far this season, we're finishing top of the league. Could I actually win the LA? We're going to simulate this match. Match against LA Galaxy. Next Galaxy. Look, I noticed that I kept all of the cheap that's Guadalajara players as signings in the school. Right, barely beat. A first match will be match we're gonna play is against Raw Salt Lake. Okay. Oh my, what an interception from Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, one goal in my signing. Can it all be worth it? Roberto Carlos. No, that's like our second superstars. Two superstar signing. That's a goal for my goal. Carlos did a great job. That's all worth it to sign with her. There's one made a pass to the Don. Still our best player. Still a legend. Glad he didn't retire after the World Cup in the save. From the Don. What should the Carlos takes the free kick? That's a free kick from the Carlos. That's why we need him the free kick taker. We gotta needed some. The Tuchin probably Claudio Suarez to be on. Dorito is also getting brought on. Let's see. It's a double difficulty. What's the penalty from the Don? It's Claudio Suarez on goal. A goal from Claudio Suarez. Viera made a pass with Dorito. I think next season we should give him a better number than 25. And it was goal of Chicharito. Dorito. We're just very well footballed right now. What a goal. We just played the next and a simulate this next game against Colorado Rapids. Lawson Vaughn is for 3 weeks due to an injury. Claudio Suarez is there. But I just want to keep Claudio Suarez on the bench and put decent Andes on the starting Never for the next play against Houston Dynamo. Up next, here we go. Incredible this level. It's such a Valenciennes. Let's play some Bullseye. Way to pass it on. Look at the dunk. Still our best running player. Let's go from the ball. We should just lead him now. Giannis. Wow, what a save for Bullseye. And that tackle from Giannis. This is why we made him a play. Another red card. A red card. Card from this. Carlos, one goal. I want to see what I'm going to score against Roberto Carlos. A long shot with him. What's that game from Roberto Carlos? The best goals I have scored, so I decided to start Alberto Parisiano. I want to test his performances out. Let's test them out. And Chicharito, they're gonna need to be brought on. We'll see you later. Later, go. And it's all over. You won 4-0. Caprician. Let's look at Rosso, the currently top scorer with 22 goals. Get this, we just go like this first off Lord's team. Luckily we able Vargas has yet to make a debut. So we're probably gonna be simulating the next match. So we definitely wait till the next Houston the next also late game. So okay, so the match against also Lake, we won in the previous match. We actually won against Kansas City, winning 3-0, I believe. No, it was gone through to the semifinals. Could we actually on this next game again? Red Bull, so really gotta play this next match. Play this next match against Raw Salt Lake. A tackle from Men's. Let's save and goes on Manciane. They and Bulls have been working well together. Another tackle from Manciane. And it is on with Spiridon looking at it. And still our captain. Oh, incredible long shot from Zidane. God, imagine if Zidane had to retire, didn't actually retire after the World Cup, and actually, okay. And this time I could have won the World Cup. Let's see from Guzan. Zidane, Zidane crosses into Razov. We'll go for Razov. What is that? Probably gonna need to sub onto Dorito as Ryan as Ryan Martinez to be Martinez for this as Razov as well as Garcia or they're running low on stamina. I just noticed that he's this only stat that has an only downgrades instead of upgrade or the stamina or the player's stamina. Ryan Martinez to be era pasó tu burrito. A save. And it's gonna be 1-2-0. Zidane got the man of the match award. I'm gonna be similar to the next game against Colorado Rapids. And we won 2-0. And we're in an American Champions League. We're gonna face against Toro. I thought we're not gonna be in this, but we just somehow got. We're gonna emulate this next game against Toro. Right, is this team ready to win the Champions League? Matches against Houston. Well, we're gonna play this one. Marco Carlos. Oh my god, I should not have. That's not a drag it. Drag it a little long. I thought oh my god, of course Brian Shane scored. If I'm losing. Okay. Look, kissing. They go for Basil. Oh my god. Maybe get a score. Alves. And we're gonna need Brian Martinez to be Chris. Yeah, I know it's gonna also be brought on. There's the Donis who's out of stamina. Hopefully he can save on goes on. Like ace go for Vaughn. Working. Made it past the Virgo. Made it over Cristiano. Got a goal from Alberto Cristiano. And that ended up with him. Was Shane Dwayne de Brazil, Leon got man of the match. Tim Reagan is suspended for And then in the ML for one game in the MLS for receiving 5 yellow cards. Oh, use this next match again. Gonna simulate this next match again, Toro. And I expected we won 5-0. Okay, luckily we got Juan Smith as our substituting. And what about? I realized we have Roberto Carlos. Maybe we should play him at the left back and putting Dennis Serban on the bench. That could work. I mean, Roberto Carlos is known for next match against FC Dallas. We're gonna play this next. Alright, made a pass to Brazil. A goal for Brazil. Oh my god. Gavin has scored. Hey, Roberto Carlos. Oh my god. Seems like Roberto Carlos only scored 2 free kicks so far. No, 1 goal. These are our players that can't even run due to the lack of stamina. You're gonna need us. I want our new friend 3. I'm glad that I kept Cristiano. Because he does well. He did incredibly well this decent last game. It's like FC Dallas is playing like, I don't know, like part the bus of some sort. Maybe what I can put on. What it says. My God was over the top. So Carlos doing. Whoa! Chicharito some with a rebound. It's a shame Roberto Carlos didn't credit these. And we've won 2-1. Sorry, is this my cat? Next, we're gonna see simulating this next match against LA Galaxy. And we drew. Zidane is suspended for 2 matches in the ML. Alright, he was sent off this. Not sure who should become my captain. I think we're gonna give it to Chavez. He's deserved to be the captain. And Hunt Smith is the. She forgot to put Reagan back in that starting. Getting back in the starting 11. And so, we're gonna play this next match against Real Salt Lake. Let a clearance won. Roberto Carlos, can we actually do the free? What a free kick from Roberto Carlos. It's been a while since we saw that free kick in this episode. What a tackle from Roberto Carlos. And he's good at that left back as well as the mostly play at the DM. He's playing at DM. He's good at the DM as like on the left. What a goal for Brazil. What a tackle. What a clearance of on. Ron seems to be decent as well. Hopefully don't. Let's be. Let's hope we don't. And it's all over. We've won 2-0. We gotta at this next match against the Dynamo. We're probably gonna end right here. Let's start this episode right here. Gotta end this episode right here. Next episode, we're gonna. Listen, we might actually win the treble here. Anyway, if you gonna have Houston Dynamos in the American Champions League quarterfinal, New York Red Bulls in the semifinal, and we also have the knockout rounds of the MLS. So anyway, if and realize that Carmelo Vargas is a great wonder kid in this game. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Again, see you next time. Bye.